Hello everyone, this is the Anti-TBONE2004 here with a rant on an overrated commentator by the name of Rhino Mills. For those of you who don't know Rhino Mills, he's the founder of an infamous commentary group called Bunch of Pseudo-Intellectuals. I've seen many of his commentaries and they are not so great. The only good commentary Rhino did was commentating on Mr. Flipper Invader 782's commentary on Lacey Green. As far as Lacey Green is concerned, I'm not a fan of hers. However, victim blaming should not be happening. Rhino absolutely pulled a Chris Chan on that video. I'm surprised Rhino's father didn't come into his room and tell him to shut off that stupid computer when Rhino went nuts over Flippy. The reason why I'm ranting is because Rhino became another commentator that sold out to Patreon. He openly admitted to being a sellout. Rhino also indicated that he's from Texas. Great job, Rhino. You just gave the trolls leverage to dox you. You are also inviting Encyclopedia Dramatica to observe you for being an overrated commentator, just like TBONE2004. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to Patreon to find out how bad this guy's Patreon page really is. Alright, so we see that he wants $50 for a special commentary, which I think no commentary is worth the money. $250 for better equipment. Rhino, if you really want to get good technology, get a job, you bum! Same goes with TBONE2004 and I Must Destroy All. Also, now get this, if you give him $500 a month, he can make a full-time career off of YouTube. Great, we now have a John Enter of the commentary community. First of all, Rhino complains about John Enter's logic. Now he's the John Enter of the commentary community. Really, Rhino? You're going to contradict yourself by complaining about John Enter, then be him? That's very unethical, Rhino. Not to mention it just shows how much of an egotist you really are. $50 for a commentary. $50! $50 for a video that has someone giving a user in question criticism. Why, Rhino? That's pathetic. The most common thing I've seen on Patreon is people setting a milestone goal for equipment. It appears that more people are dissatisfied with running on bare bones, so they want to fancy up their videos. 8 times out of 10, it ruins the impact of the video. Take TBONE2004's latest illogical ranting. His video took 1 minute and 31 seconds to get to the point of the video because of a stupid skit and a long introduction. What happened to the days when all you needed was 15 seconds just to introduce your channel and then get right to the point? Also, is it really worth $50 to be stupid behind the microphone and not bring up enough legitimate points to make an effective commentary? Unbelievable. Before the next complaint, let me be clear, Rhino. $500 a month just for you to have a career sitting there, being lazy until new material comes up, and commentating is not enough. Why? Consider the possibility that your mother could kick you out of her basement at any time, and even if you do find a new place, $500 a month cannot pay your rent, your utilities, your car, if you do drive, nor put food on your plate. This is why you need to be smart and consider getting a full-time job now. Like Youngblood Fantasy 91 told me, you got to consider the alternatives when or if one thing fails you. If your Patreon fails you, then what are you going to do for sustainability? Rhino, you have potential to be a great video maker, but if you have a small fan base, chances are you are not going to get $500 a month unless you make a huge impact. Meaning, if one of your videos go viral and your fan base explodes, the odds would be in your favor. Now to the next complaint. His rewards. All of these rewards are just insults from Rhino, since his Patreon is based on commentaries, which I think is as ludicrous as TBONE2004 rewards for plugging users in his illogical ranting series. Way to go, Rhino! You are now known as T-Bone Jr. You and him are real scumbags for what is happening in the community. You have insulted the commentary community just like TBONE2004 has insulted the ranting community. I'm going to tell you the same thing I told the mysterious Mr. Enter. Change your Patreon page to something more ethical, like an animated special or a cooking show. Also, I'm saying this one more time. Get a job and stop bumming off random people. The world would be better without you trying to scam people like TBONE2004. the mysterious Mr. Enter, and I must destroy all. Anyway, this is the Anti-TBONE2004 with a rant on Rhino Mills. Thank you and good day.